7 miles, turn right onto Park.
Good morning, everyone. We're doing a little early morning drive. Sunrise here this morning, going into Gatlinburg up in the mountaintop up here. Got a customer burning a cabin to check on as we're heading up here. So just figured to go live as long as I can. You may have missed out going up in the mountaintops here. But I just figured I'd bring you guys along for the ride here. Early morning drive. So we'll be going through Sevierville and Pigeon Forge. So good morning, everyone. Hope everybody has a blessed and wonderful day coming up. See the mountains with the sun coming up there over the horizon there, trying to come up. 7:02 in the morning, a.m. We're actually passing the Smoky Mountains works right here. Be another beautiful day here in the Smoky Mountains. This will be a high of 60 today, sunshine. Looks like gas is set around $2.74 a gallon. See if there's anything we can watch here, listen to. Go at the news media here, see what's on. Ripley's Gatlinburg Aquarium there. Got some of the snowflakes here on the hose lit up.
So today I want to go over the history of the price action for the last few days for Jesus Point on the 1 hour time frame on the charts. So I started the video with, I started a few days ago, a couple of days ago rather, with this head and shoulders pattern that I have identified. And yep, so that's shoulder, head, shoulder. And sure enough, we got a breakdown in price from that point. And I think from my perspective, the head and shoulders was triggered and completed itself at this trend line here. And then we had an uptick in the price, and and then we had what I reckon was an inverse formation of head and shoulders, which is characterized by this neckline here, or trend line if you want to call it that. And then there was a subsequent breakout, as I had predicted in one of my posts on YouTube. So that was a textual post. It wasn't a video, and some of you guys had commented on that post as well. So this breakout, however, did not succeed, because now the price has degraded again down to about the $29 million range, and I think it's probably going to find support at this line here, this trend line here, right here. So if it breaks, then it will probably catch this trend line, and if it breaks further, it will probably catch this trend line here. And worst case scenario, that's our base case, as I discussed in one of my previous videos. So I don't think it's going to go below the base case, to be honest. But let's just hope and pray.
I'm just listening to the news of Bitcoin right now, guys. So if I see anybody pop on here,
there's a resurgence of volume in Jesus Coin, and it's got a few headwinds, because the rest of the crypto market is pumping at the moment. I'll just bring over my TradingView screen, and what we've got here is right. Okay, so Bitcoin dominance is at about 54%. Okay. So that's Bitcoin dominance there. It's running quite high, and that probably explains why there's a flight of capital away from altcoins and meme coins into Jesus coin. So it's not really altcoin season, but then Jesus coin has very ambitious targets leading up to Christmas, and it was kind of doing its own thing before this whole market-wide pump started anyway.
Good morning, everyone.
Who knows? No one has a crystal ball in this game, right? We can only but make very good.
I just listened to a little bit of a crypto news.
Estimates or guesstimates, as I like to call it. So yeah, look, I think there's still plenty of time left till the 25th of December, which is Christmas Day, and anything can happen in 20 days, right? 20 days is a long time in crypto. Things change in like 2 days, let alone 20 days. So look, as far as I'm concerned, let the price degrade, let it fall to wherever it needs to fall to, and I'm confident we're going to see a bounce, okay? Because people will buy the dip. People who missed the first couple of pumps will hear about the dip in Jesus coin and will want to enter the position, okay? So the total number of holders might go up.
Starting to get a little bit of a daylight here. Sun's popping up a little bit over the mountains.
So guys, don't panic. There's nothing to panic about. I think good things are coming. We just need to be positive and hope for a...
Where will the future of computing start?
The quantum revolution, supercomputing.
Edge analytics.
Yeah, we're just doing a little drive from Sevierville into Pigeon Forge up to the upper mountains here in Gatlinburg. So hopefully we can stay live the whole
It's your boy Cesar.
drive here. So we can probably see some Christmas lights here as we're going through town.
Not a whole lot's changed. Gonna make a quick little video. General idea, in case I didn't make it clear enough for some people out there, we're gonna consolidate. We're gonna consolidate, guys. I think we are in a phase of consolidation, probably for the next week to week and a half. I think that's what we're going to see, right? We've been doing this now for 1, 2, this is our 3rd day, right? If you want to count this as a day, okay, then this is our 4th day. But this was the top, I would say 1, 2, 3 days after. We're on our 3rd day right now. So we probably have another 7 to 10 days, or 7 to 11 days, something like that, of consolidating. And that would take us toward like the mid-end of the month, but still plenty of time before the burn happens, right? 11 days from now, if we were to go out that far, it would be 1, 2, 3, 11. It would be right here on the 16th. The burn happens on the 15th. That still leaves us 9 days for pumping. And if you want to see what this thing can do in 9 days, well, we got 1 day here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can do a lot of damage in 9 days, okay? So it's more than enough time, even if we were to consolidate for a full 2 weeks, which I don't think we're going to, but I'm giving that as like the limit. I think that we will. We can go, again, I said this yesterday, and this warranted a smart ass remark from somebody. They're saying, so you say it can go up or it can go down. Thanks, that was a waste of my time. Yes, absolutely. It can go up or it can go down. That's how the price works. Especially when you're consolidating. I did say several times yesterday that we are going to have moments of excitement and moments of disparity probably over the next couple of weeks, right? There's going to be these lulls, these low points where people are going to be like, oh no, is it going to go down? Is it not going up higher anymore? There's going to be these exciting points where everyone's like, grab your moon boots, we're going right now, and then and then the disparity gets fed. I do think we're going to see up and down. That's what consolidating is for the next week to week and a half. That's just, that's my genuine opinion. And looking at this here, looking at the 4-hour RSI, we found some resistance here, here, and here on the 50, a very significant level on any RSI. Found support before, found support, it drove us higher. What's it going to do now that we're finding resistance? It's probably going to drive us lower. So here we are sitting at 603.
We'll be driving through Pigeon Forge here.
This will probably already come into fruition, but I would actually expect, guys, that we break this higher low trend. I was kind of hopeful.
Good morning, everyone.
Hold this, right? And maybe we do hold it. Maybe we haven't broken it yet. But I would think with this like triple rejection off the 50 that we are overdue. We have a date with destiny to this oversold zone, probably. And then from there, we might find our actual low. And I think that our low, this might be our actual
probably
low.
See some
but
Christmas lights driving through town here.
Support
Decorations.
right here, where we found support previously. Could we come all the way back down? Probably see our oversold zone if we.
I'm just listening to some crypto news right this second.
Form a double bottom, if you will, right? The last time we found support down here, bullish reaction. The time before or after that, bullish reaction. If we come down here, I think it will be an ultimate buying opportunity. Maybe we scare people and we wick just a little bit lower, maybe. But I very much would expect that we hold this like closing low period here as support. We very well could even hold this closing low period as support. Maybe we get a slightly higher low or something like that.
Mountains look beautiful up there.
This 4-hour RSI, guys, and the price just dropped a little bit actually. Just a little bit.
Supposed to get some mountain snow tomorrow, up to 3 to 5 inches.
Just calling it what it is. It's not too encouraging. On the 1 hour, RSI looks neutral but weak, right? You don't even touch your overbought zone, but you have no problem being oversold.
Yeah, they're calling for like 3 to 5 inches up in the mountains, up around Cherokee and Lehman's Stone area.
I think that we are probably right now, by the time most of you watch this, we'll probably be, I would assume.
If I can get a break tomorrow, we'll try to get that in.
Break this trend here, and we'll probably be below this line here. So if I was to buy, if I was interested in buying, I might, oh, look at that. There's going right now. Would have been a perfect time to make a live stream, but I got things I got to do, man. So this is what you get. You get the dead stream. No, but don't be worried. Don't be scared. Be prepared. Here we go, man. Catching it on video, actually. Would have been a perfect live stream to catch the video.
Gas there's 274.
If you want to buy, it's probably getting to be decent times to buy.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday, 7:14 a.m.
What we have also on this daily time frame on the RSI,
December
we have this tremendous support.
5th or 6th here.
Which we're not there yet, right? So we could absolutely go a little bit lower, close down here. I was actually saying whenever we had this drop,
NASCAR speed part.
Right, it was this day, like you can see where the vertical line intersects the orange line. We're literally like right here. I was like, I hope we go lower. Let's cool off. This RSI was really hot. Let's cool off, give it another chance, because you don't need bearish divergence. You don't need a lower high to form a top. But I would expect it. I kind of would expect it. It's a pretty common enough thing to do, especially after such a phenomenal run like this. I would think that we have at least another drive higher to either give, I don't know, to give us like bearish divergence, or, you know, like what I'm trying to say is either we have a drive higher like this that goes higher, or we have like a double
farm
top
kitchen.
where we prove that we actually aren't going to go higher, something like that. Either way, I do believe that we're going to have another opportunity to sell if the time comes for that. I personally won't be selling here. I'll be holding, unless we're like here on the week of the burn, but I'm not planning on selling anything until the burn date, so I really don't care what price does. Right now, I'm not too worried about it at all. Fearless, right? The saying before, throughout all this, was to the gates, right? This was our to the gates time, okay? To the gates, to the heavenly gates themselves. Right now, it's fearless times. Okay?
Up here's the Hatfield McCoy's dinner show building. Look up.
That's all I got for you guys. I don't know if I have anything else to say. I do think it's good times to buy. I think that we're going to see another drive higher, yada, yada, yada. Probably going to consolidate for the next week or so. I hope I didn't waste anybody's time. Take care. Have a good night.
Titanic Museum up here. This past Wonder Works too.
There is no design without a story. My name is Malcolm Berg. I'm the president and design director.
Alright, so we're down here in Pigeon Forge now. We're by the Eat Local Puckett's restaurant. Great place to eat there. If you haven't tried it, that'd be an awesome place for you to try. And we're by the Christmas stores over here. Getting ready to drive up in the Gatlinburg Mountains over here. Got about a 20-minute more drive here. And hopefully the live stream stays in until I get to where I'm going. And if it does, I'll do another live stream coming back down, a little bit more daylight hours. But good morning, how are you this morning? Yeah, the sun's starting to pop up. Hasn't came over the mountains yet, but it's a-coming. But yes, it's going to be a beautiful day here. Plenty of sunshine. High of 60. But they usually say that, and then it usually goes a couple degrees warmer than that. Got the Comedy Barn over here, the island of Pigeon Forge. There's the old Island Drive Lodge Motel, but now it's called the Wayback since they remodeled it. It's more set up like a tropical motel now. And Jurassic Boat Ride, one of Naomi's favorite rides to do here. Let's try this. There we go. Yeah, we're out in the Jeep this morning. A Black Widow. got a 3-inch lift kit on this one. Jeep's been parked in the garage for about a couple of months, I'd say. Ain't drove it much at all. He gets drove a lot more in the summer and spring. And then if we get any snow in the mountains, we get it out in the winter for that. But most of the time it stays parked. This now got about 22,000 miles on the Jeep. It's a 2020 Jeep Unlimited Rubicon with a convertible top, automatic convertible top anyway. That's what I like about it. Anyway, you got to lift the top off of it. Just hit the button and it goes back on you. But this one here has got a lot of bells and whistles on it. But let's pray that this stays alive here. Spur up here towards Gatlinburg. You turn it off at 3.5 miles here. Good morning, bear country. We love our black bears. Yeah, I love this drive right here through the spur. Yeah, I lost you up here. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Got about 15 minutes left on the live stream here. If we can keep it going here. This is a pretty unpredictable area. Trying to find my heated seat. At least the water's up a little bit more than it was. It's still down though. We're still in a drought. Even though we've had some rain the last week or so. So yeah, I'm going up around the spur here in Gatlinburg. Let's pray that it stays alive here for the next 12 minutes. Maybe we'll see us a bear up here somewhere. That's all you can wish for when you drive through here. Ready to turn off and hit mountain road up here. Got about 3.1 miles left here. Yeah, I thought I was going to be further up in the mountains where I was going, but it's not that far off the spur here. Alright, so we're over here by the Gatlinburg Welcome Center. Where the trolley stop is, too. Didn't notice there was some bears walking in that parking lot there. I had to whip right in there. I honestly didn't even know this road here was even here. I always just thought it was a parking lot up here. There's a gravesite, graveyard. Oddie. I don't know if you can get in there or not. Go over and video the graveyard. Alright, 2 miles left, so hopefully I can keep us live here. Oh bear, where could you be? Yeah, I didn't want to drive my big truck up here in this area. Some of these roads get kind of short curves and it's hard to get that truck around. Going up an old Smoky, all covered in snow. It will be tomorrow. Lord, we should know. Got 1.8 miles left here. I have to remember this road too when it snows here. Get some live footage and some snow here when it comes. But like I said, we're supposed to be getting 3 to 5 inches up there around Clemens Dome and Cherokee tomorrow. Got a cold front coming through. It's going to last a day or two. And right back in the 65s. Got some cabins up on top of that hill building. They're building some more over here. They're building them all over the place here. Man, they're just straight up down shots. Be bad if you had an earthquake, I guess, or a rock slide. This is back here where they had some of the fires at back here. Road closed ahead. Hopefully it ain't closed where I'm going. And if it is, somebody should have told me it was closed, because it's kind of hard to find another direction. Yeah, a lot of nice cabins back here.